So the chocolate sponge is there, and I'm roasting the lamb at the same time. That's the menu for today.
Green.
So I'm cutting the carrots. So it's carrot for lunch today. See, cutting the carrots there. Take the top off, that's not good. And cut that. I'm not gonna cut my fingers. So there's the chocolate sponge there, it's still baking. You can see that, and the lamb is roasting as well. All for lunch today. And that's the potato for mash. You know, nice and clean potato peel, ready to start cooking for the mash today. And that's all the ingredients for my my chocolate sponge that I'm baking. You know, you need the cocoa powder there. You know, and this is the New York cheesecake here to go with my chocolate sponge. So even though we're in the UK, we're using a New York cheesecake. You can see that, yeah? It's a New York cheesecake to go with my chocolate sponge. And that's the potatoes steaming away there. Those are for the roast potatoes. So I'm steaming them first so they can soften, and then I'm gonna roast them off into the oven. Give them a really nice color. There you go. It's very early in the morning. Lunch starts at 12. So that's the carrot there, nice and peeled. I'm gonna put them in the steamer now, let them steam and cook so they can be ready for lunch. So that's the steamer. You see, got a lot of steam in there. I'm gonna put the carrots in. So the carrots are gone in and they're gonna steam, ready for lunch. So you can see the fire is under the. That's the potato there, as I said, for the mashed potato. See the potatoes peel really nice and clean. We're gonna have clean potatoes if you want a really nice and clean mash, okay? And that's my chocolate sponge there, freshly baked, and that's the roast lamb there. So what I'm doing, I'm steam roasting the lamb so it can really soft, covered in the foil in the oven. Yeah, steam roasting, yeah? Giving it soft. And that's the menu for today, Sunday's menu. Cheesecake over there, the New York cheesecake. And sponge and custard. That's the menu there. That's a Christmas one there too. So that's a little look on my weekly menu, because I do a weekly menu. There you go, so that is my weekly menu. You see your calories, yeah? Okay. But today, Sunday, is the roast lamb, and is the end of this menu today. Started a new one on Monday. And that's the part for my gravy. I'm gonna make the gravy in that one. And that's the gravy what I'm using today. That's the gravy I'm using. So this is that instant gravy. All I gotta do is just pour some in and mix it around, and it's ready. There you go. That's the instant gravy. That I got some fresh thyme to put in the gravy as well, as you can see. There you go. That's the gravy there. You got the fresh thyme in there as well. This is gonna be a really nice gravy. There's the gravy what I'm using there. It's instant gravy, hot water, onto the fire for about 5 minutes, and then it's ready. Yeah. There you go. And that's the mashed potato there, just about to start boiling. And the chocolate sponge there, I made it from scratch. There you go. And that's the roast lamb there. But I'm steam roasting. So I'm gonna check in the chocolate sponge if it's ready. If the knife come back out clean, that means it's ready. If the knife doesn't clean, that means it's not ready. Got a little bit on there. It's not ready yet. Maybe another 10 minutes. And that's the potato for the mash there, cooking away. That's for the mashed potato, yeah? I'm gonna be checking if the potato is ready for the roast potato. Check it with a knife. No, they're not ready. They're not ready yet. Another 10-15 minutes I should be ready. And that's the carrot there as well, all steaming. There you go, that's the carrot there steaming, and potato steaming as well. So I'm going to be checking this chocolate cake to see if it's cooked. And I said if the knife comes out clean, that means it's cooked. But if it comes out with mix on there, it's not cooked. There you go, it's very clean. So it's cooked. Yeah? See that? The knife comes out clean. There's no mix on it. So this chocolate sponge is ready to come out of the oven. See how clean the knife is? If I just stick the knife in there and it comes out with any mix on there, then you would know it hasn't cooked. Put it back in again, there. See that there's no mix on the knife, so this chocolate sponge is cooked, ready to come out. I'm gonna take that out now, yeah, and leave just the lamb in there to finish steam roasting. So there you go, that's the chocolate sponge there, ready for lunchtime. Yeah? See more food and music, yeah? Thanks for watching all the time. Thanks for support. Really love you guys. So I've taken the roast lamb out of the oven. I'm just gonna check on it to see what it's like. So there you go. I'm steam roasting it so it can be very soft, you know, and customer doesn't complain that it's too tough. So I'm gonna use the probe to check it. Turn the probe on. Let's stick the probe in, and it should be anything over 75. Anything over 75 and it should be ready. It's going up. We're aiming for 75. Anything below that you have to go straight back in. Take it out again, I put it in back again. Remember, it should be 75. Anything over 75, that means it's ready. There you go, so that's cooked. 75 we're looking for, and it's ready. And as you can see, this is 78 centigrade, so you know that's very cooked. What I'm gonna do, just put it back so you have a little bit of color on there, but it's really cooked. So I'm gonna put it back into the oven without the foil on there. Yeah, there you go, you can see that very cooked. Yeah, it should be 75, but 78 is good. So what I'm doing here now, I'm making a sauce to go with the cheesecake. So I'm gonna put the fruits in, as you can see. The fruits there, all in. Making a fruit sauce to go with the cheesecake. Just gonna put a bit of sugar into it, get a bit of sweetness to it. So that sauce is for the cheesecake, yeah? So all I'm doing, just warm this stew and dissolve the sugar, and it should be ready in no time. Okay, Jay, that's it there, ready for you, okay? Yeah, you can take one from the fridge, yeah? That fridge there, yeah? Yeah. I'll come and take your payment now, okay. So there you go, the fruit syrup is ready. That's gonna go for the cheesecake with some cream on. See that? Fruit syrup that is, yeah? So the sugar add a bit of sweetness to it. You see that? Yeah. That's the sauce for the cheesecake. Fruit syrup, yeah? Got the strawberries, you got the berries, you got all of that in there. See that? Mmm. So that's the cheesecake there. The New York cheesecake. So I just made the sauce to go with it. The strawberries, raspberries, and all of that. Yeah, New York cheesecake, yeah? Delicious, yeah? And that's the cheesecake there. I didn't make this cheesecake. As you can see, that one came from the supplier. I didn't make it, but what I make is the sauce to go with it. Yeah? And I get some cream as well to go with that cheesecake on the chocolate sponge, what I'm baking as well. Okay? There you go. So that's frozen fruits is good enough, you know, nice and cool. And that's it there. I'm using the summer fruits today. You've got the strawberry, all of that in there. Strawberry, raspberry, you know, really nice. So that's it there. Frozen summer fruits, yeah? So I'm gonna check on this lamb again. I did put it back into the oven. Even though it reaches 75, I did put it back in. Just gonna probe it again to make sure that it jumped to 75 straight away. So you see it jumped to 81 straight away. So that is really cooked. Yeah? It should be 75. Anything above 75 is good. As you can see, that is 85. So that is really, really good. Yeah? 86 and still going up. That is really good. So this lamb is ready to serve. But what I'm going to do is just put it back into the oven to get a little bit more color on top. But it's ready to serve. As you can see, 87. So there you go. It's back in the oven, as you can see. So I'm going to close the oven, let it brown off a little bit. And then it's ready to be sliced up. Also, these are the potato what steam. And the potato should be 75 as well. You can see there. Do that one. And the potato is 81 as well, 82. Everything's cooked to the max. As you can see. Anything over 75 is good. So these are the potatoes that steam and going to be roast in a minute. Okay? And that's a freshly chocolate sponge there. Was freshly baked this morning as well by me. Okay? All this going to happen for lunch. So we're going to have chocolate sponge. And over here we have the fruit sauce. The summer fruit sauce to go with the cheesecake. And today we're using the New York cheesecake as I showed you before. Yeah? That's the New York cheesecake there. But we are in the UK, but we're still using the New York cheesecake. It's a really nice syrup sauce there. So what I did, I used the frozen fruits, put the pan onto the fire, warm the pan a bit, pour the frozen fruits in, and just add the sugar, and you get that. You get the syrup. Don't add any water to it because it's frozen. all of that water comes out from the frozen fruits, and plus the sugar as well dissolve into liquid. So you don't need to add any water on there. Yeah? Leave it there to cool and rest until lunchtime. And there you go, the lamb is there now roasting away. I'm gonna take that out now. It has a nice color on there, you can see that. So there you go, that's the lamb there, roast and ready to slice. So lamb there, roast and ready to slice. Yeah? Just gonna cover it and leave it to rest. It'll be slicing in about the next 25-30 minutes time. So that's my roasting tray. That's my roasting tray. I'm gonna pour some oil in and preheat it so the potatoes can start roasting. Yeah? I'm gonna put that in. Just there you go, the carrot to steam as well. Carrot to steam. There you go, the carrot to steam as well. So there you go, the oil is preheated. Oil is preheated, you can see it's very hot. Don't burn yourself. And I'm gonna put them to roast. And I'm gonna shake them a bit. And they're gonna roast for about 45 minutes. So the mashed potato is ready. Just gonna drain the water off. Whoa. So that's the roast potato there. Just start roasting. And I got a vegan option there. It's a vegan option roasting away there. So over here I'm using the frozen cauliflower today. The frozen cauliflower is 98% good as the fresh one from the farm. Why? Because these come from the farm like this morning, and by lunchtime they already freeze and put away, so all the nutrients remain in them. And this is the frozen green beans as well. Same, 98% good as the one you get straight from the farm. Why? Because this came straight from the farm like in the morning, and before lunchtime they will be cut and freeze, so it keep all the nutrients in them, nothing being escaped that much. So frozen stuff is really good to use. Okay, and they're gonna go straight into the steamer. There you go, so that's the cauliflower going into the steamer, and that's the green beans going in as well, straight in. Yeah, that's gonna take maybe, I would say the beans are gonna be about, say, a minute and a half, because I want them to be crunchy, and the cauliflower gonna take about, say, 2 minutes as well. So there you go, turn it back on, and it's on steam. If you want it on heat, you put it on that one. So that's steam, heat, and that is heat and steam. Okay, 100. So you're gonna know that gonna be done in no time. All right. See more food and music. Thanks for the support. Yeah, love you guys. That's the roast potato there. Just gonna mix them around a bit so the oil can circulate on them. You can get a really nice color. See that? You know, one of the really nice color the roast potato is. Mixing them around a bit, yeah? Also, let's have a look at my vegan option. So that's my vegan option there. That's a vegan pie, yeah? Vegan pie there. I think it needs a little bit more. Maybe in 5-10 minutes just to finish them off. That's a roast potato there. So it's a roast lamb dinner for lunch today with a New York cheesecake and a homemade chocolate sponge. See more food and music, yeah? Thanks you guys for supporting, yeah? Love you. There you go, that's the roast potato ready to serve. So there you go, that is my homemade fruits. There you go. There you go, that's my homemade summer fruit sauce with the New York cheesecake. And there you go. This is for a pudding today, along with the chocolate sponge and custard. So this is the New York cheesecake with my homemade fruit sauce. Remember, put that on the fire, heat the pan, put the fruits in, add some sugar, heat it up for a bit and take it off, and you make the syrup like that. Don't add any water to it because the sugar dissolves into water, and plus it's frozen as well, so that frozen will dissolve and you have juice in there. And there is it there. And there is it there. That's the New York cheesecake. This one came from the company that made them. I didn't make this cheesecake, but what I make was the sauce. I just see that I make the sauce, or the syrup, fruit syrup I call it, yeah. And there's the result there. That's for the pudding today. And this is for £3.75. And there's the cheesecake there, the New York cheesecake. So I just add my touch to it and let it look like that, yeah. So that's it there, out the box. And this is ready to serve, and this is for £3.75. Yeah, £3.75 for that. You got the strawberries in there. You see how rich that is? Look at the sauce there. There you go. This is so nice. Look at that, man. See, and I'm gonna send you one of these, yeah. Chantel, big up yourself. I got some Curtis cream as well, but I'm not gonna use that. Maybe if customer asks for the cream on there, I'm gonna put a bit of cream on there as well. So there you go. I add a little bit of Curtis cream at the side there, and that's what it looked like with a bit of Curtis cream. So you see, without the cream and with the cream. There you go. And this is, as I said, this is really nice, man. Look at that. As I said, I keep repeating myself, this is £3.75 today's lunch. And that's the roast lamb there. That's the roast lamb there, ready to slice for dinner. I'm gonna slice that up for dinner in a bit. Everything is ready to serve. So there you go, that's the roast lamb. I'm just gonna add a bit of gravy to it, and then that's ready to serve. So that's a roast lamb dinner with green beans, mashed potato, cauliflower, carrots, and the steamed roast lamb. So that's a roast lamb dinner, carrot, green beans, what else? What's the...
No, I know.
All I'm doing is slicing this meat, yeah? Slicing this roast lamb. You can see me slicing it, eh? Put it into the plate like that. So this is a vegetarian, this one is. No meat, a vegetarian that one is. So got the chocolate sponge there. You can see that. Green beans there. Mashed potato there. And this is the gravy with fresh thyme. You see I make it earlier. Yeah? Carrots there. And that's the cauliflower. See my kitchen